and explain where have I been, what have I been doing, why I have not been on YouTube and everything. So always, when it comes down to being a lash tech, there's always room to learn and grow, okay? Don't ever think that you're good enough. Sometimes I still struggle with retention, especially because of the weather getting hot and I can't control my lash. Welcome back to my channel. Woo woo. If you're a subscriber, then hey, if not, go ahead, click the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Because if you're not Lash by, says do her Lash by, period, you guys. First of all, I have so much to talk about, okay? So much to talk about, okay? So first of all, when I start this video, you already know I am doing a lash journey. I believe this is part 5 or part 4, okay? I have to look and I'll just make sure I got the right one. I think it's part 5, but y'all know I started this series when I first started being a lash tech. I started being a lash tech last year in October. It is now April. Basically, it's May of 2022. So I've been lashing for about, what, 7 months now? Wait, October, November, December, January, March, April. Yes, I've been lashing for 7 months now. Crazy how quick, like, time flies or whatever. So I'm just going to give you guys a update on my lash journey, and I want to tell you guys where I've been for 2 whole weeks. Cause I know y'all like, where's the content? Where have you been? Okay, so first of all, let me apologize and explain where have I been, what have I been doing, why I have not been on YouTube and everything. So we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna move on to the heavy portion of what this video is gonna be about, and that's my lash journey. Okay, so first of all, I just got done with school. Okay, I finished my trimester. I'll start my next trimester the 2nd week of May. So you know, the last 2 weeks that I've been, where I've been was studying. We had finals, we had exams back to back. The last 2 weeks of school, we had a bunch of exams, and the week after that we had finals. So I was doing a lot of cramming, y'all, a lot of studying for my exams so I can, you know, make sure I do well and pass all my classes. So that was one of the things that was hindering me from being on here and being active, was just basically school. You know, putting school first for a second and making sure that everything was together. Cause you know, school has just been getting harder for me, and you know, I lost my motivation at one point. I became unpassionate with school at one point. I lost my focus with school at one point, and I basically like didn't want to lose my interest, so I had to re-lock in and get back focused with school. So now I'm ready for next trimester. I'm in a way better headspace when it comes down to school, and I'm just ready to just finish this school and be done with it, okay, and be the chiropractor that I aspire and I dream to be, because I know that's what I want to do. Okay, so that was the first reason why I have not been active on YouTube. The second reason, y'all, is my computer broke. Well, it didn't break, it's just that my not even browser, just my computer, period. Apple does not support the computer, my old computer that I have. It does not support it anymore. So I am not able to. It's like some websites that I was trying to get on, it's like it'd be blocks, and it'd be like, I don't know how to explain what it'll look like, but it doesn't look like the actual site. It just be those little lines with the blue codes, and it just be like, dang, if I can't get on YouTube, then what I'm gonna be able to do? But good news, Katanya saved the day. Katanya always saves the day. My mama bought me a new laptop, which is crazy because I was literally venting to her a couple of days ago about the whole situation, about how I miss YouTube. I haven't been on there. What am I gonna do without YouTube? I need my new laptop for school and for YouTube, like what I'm gonna do. And then 2 days later, y'all, 2 days later, Katanya came through and surprised you, girl, with a new laptop. So I am very, very happy, very, very excited, very, very grateful and blessed. You know, I always say, y'all, my mama is she plays a big role, a big aspect of my life. She's the reason why I go so hard. My mama is my everything. So it just feels good to still have, you know, that parent that still spoils you and have your back. Because my mama, she's a big stepper, okay? So mama surprised me with a laptop. So it's like now I'm able to get back on YouTube. And I just got the laptop like 3 days ago, or whatnot. So now I'm making my first video, And yeah, that's why I've been, you guys, for 2 weeks. I've been trying to get a new laptop, and I've been, you know, buckling down with school. But now that everything, all of that is done, school is over with for now. School is over with for now. I have a new laptop so I can edit and everything. Now, you guys, I am ready to be back consistent. I am so sorry, but we are going to be back to back with the videos. Today is Tuesday. This video will be dropping on Tuesday. Another will be dropping on Thursday, Saturday, Monday. Like, we're just gonna, every other day I'm gonna be dropping videos because I owe that to you guys. Like, I'm gonna be back consistent. I love YouTube. Y'all are like everything to me, so I apologize for that. But now, getting into my lash journey, what has life been as a lash tech that has been lashing for 7 months? Okay, so right now I can say that I got the technique, I don't want to say it down packed, but I got it down, okay? I am interested in taking another lash tech training course with somebody that I know in Atlanta. She's a very good lash tech. Her sets are always nice, dark, neat. And that's what I inspire to be. You know, you always have that lash tech that has that certain aesthetic to their lash sets, no matter what lash set you get. Where her aesthetic is the neatness. And I want to be known for always creating that neatness of the lashes. Don't matter, no, it don't matter if it's a wispy set, a hybrid set, a mega volume, a volume. I want it to be, even if it's wispy, I want it to be neat and wispy, okay? I wanted that clean, polished look. And something about her lash trays, they're really cashmere and black, and I love them, okay? So I'm going to take a lash class with her, probably like the middle of May, maybe the end of May, or whatnot. So yes, so I'm taking a lash class with her, and I'm super excited because then I will be a 2 times certified lash tech. And it's like, there's always, when it comes down to being a lash tech, there's always room to learn and grow, okay? Don't ever think that you're good enough. It's especially because it hasn't even been a year yet for me. I'm always interested in learning, growing, learning maybe how other people do, you know, their lashes, how other lash techs do their lash sets, what products they use, you know. Eventually, I want to have my own lash trays, because one thing I'm starting to notice as being a lash tech is, you know, the Amazon lashes, they're nice or whatever, but I can tell the quality difference from when I purchase lash trays and spend a little bit more money with other people and their lash trays versus my go-to lash trays on Amazon, which is currently T-Dance lash trays. I love those lash trays, I really do. But what I'm noticing is when I buy other people's lash trays from like their small business, like even when I'm peeling off the lashes, it's kind of easier for me, even though they are not Easy Fan. I don't use Easy Fan lashes anymore, okay? If you are using Easy Fans and you have been lashing for longer than a month, throw them away, okay? I'm telling you, your sets are going to last longer. They're going to look better when you don't use Easy Fans. I don't use ProMade. I don't use Easy Fans. All of my fans are made by myself. I take my time to make my fans, okay? So that's one thing that I definitely am happy that I got rid of, was using Easy Fans and ProMade fans. So now I'm noticing that the quality is different from small businesses, lash trays, and, you know, Amazon lash trays. So I went ahead, you guys, I took it upon myself to do some research. I found me a couple of vendors, because I always tell you guys, you know, once I feel like I'm comfortable enough to, you know, do lashes and I get enough clients, I get more booming when I come down to me being a lash tech. I want to own my own, you know, lash tray company, like my company, like my lash trays, my tweezers, my glue, my primers, my everything, okay? But it's always the baby steps for me. Y'all know I'm really big on starting small and going big. So what I have did was I got a sample from one vendor who I am very interested in. Their lashes look good or whatever, and I'm going to, like, you know, just play around with it, you know, do a couple of sets with them, see how I like them. I'm always use this. It's this one girl in St. Louis that I always use her as my test dummy. I'm gonna do her lash set for free. She always take me good money though, and I want to see how, you know, how the lashes hold. Do they get crunchy after a while? I'm gonna just test out the quality of the products, and if I like them, I'm going to, from that point forward, just use my own trays to lash my clients. But I am not going to put them out yet to sell, if that makes sense, okay? I just want to use my products for me and my lashes and my lash sets. And then once I feel confident, sometime next year, like in January, that's when I'll feel confident enough to be like, okay, now we have my lash extension line, and I'm ready to, you know, push it out there and promote it. Okay, so next year is the one I'm thinking about will be a good time for me to open up and branch off and start selling my own trays. But for right now, when I order in my trays and my samples, I want to just use them for me and just try to find the vendor for me. So the first sample comes in Monday. So I can't wait to test out the quality, and then I'm gonna do another vendor. I'm just gonna, like, this whole year is gonna be a trial run of just testing different vendors, different quality of lashes, different curls, classics, everything. Okay, so wish me luck on my journey to finding out the perfect vendor for me and my future lash extension line. It will all be a part of the, you know, Lash by Mercedes. Everything, you know, it's not gonna change. All of that. I'm just gonna have I'm just gonna have my site updated very, very nicely, so that people are able to know if they're searching for looking for strips, or if they're looking for eyelash extension tools. Okay, so that's the big thing that I have been working on so far. Okay, period. Okay, the next thing is just basically the struggles of what I'm struggling now today, that I have been lashing for 7 months. So right now, my only struggle is, sometimes I still struggle with retention, especially because of the weather getting hot, and I can't control my lash room. And one thing that I do want to say, if you're watching this and you're starting off, is you never want to lash in a room that you cannot control. Okay, always lash in a room that you can control. Okay, and I was taught this trick where you can put your glue in the little container thing and store it in a mini fridge in your suite if your lash room is too hot. Okay, my lash room is very hot. It's always giving like 76 to 79 degrees. The humidity is fine. The humidity is always anywhere between 35 to 48 percentage, which is good. That's good humidity. But the glue is, I think the glue is not curing as good or as well as it should, because it's not in the right environment. So now I store my lash glue with the container in the refrigerator, and hopefully that will help with my retention. I'm going to start doing more clients with the, you know, switching out my lash glue ring every 2 minutes, shaking it for 2 minutes before each client, shaking it for about 30 seconds every 20 minutes, and then storing the glue in the refrigerator. I am going to try all of those things, and I'm going to keep you guys posted on my next lash journey, which will probably be the end of June. Yes, it'll probably be the end of June. I will give you guys another update about how life is going as a, you know, lash tech that has, during that time, will be 8 months. So, well, no, it'll be 9 months, 8 months, 9 months, whatever. So yeah, so I have now my glue stored in the refrigerator. The refrigerator is not too cold. The mini refrigerator, I got it from Amazon. It was about like $20, not that bad. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Okay, I did one client yesterday with the trick of the refrigerator, and surprisingly, she did not text me and say her lashes was falling out. So that must mean, you know, like that must mean like so far so good, right? Because usually I'll get a text message, and I have not gotten a text message in a long time, but recently I did get one text message, and that's because you know, the weather is getting a little hotter. So hopefully the refrigerator trick will work for me, and I'm going to be able to, you know, continue to push out these nice little lash sets. Okay, so that has everything that's been going on with me and my lash journey so far. The next thing that I want to say that I am struggling with, that, you know, if anybody's out there want to give me advice on, is getting clients. Okay, getting clients so far for me has been one of my biggest struggles, and I feel like some of it is because of me. I'm a person that takes accountability for things that I know that I am accountable for, and I can honestly say I work hard for my strips. I go on TikTok live every day. I promote my strips every single day. I do what I need to do to get my strips out there. Woo. But I want to go that same energy, that same that same momentum that I have when it comes down to me selling strips. That should be the same energy I should have when it comes down to being a lash tech. And I feel like I don't have that drive, and I need to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is ever gonna come easy to you if you don't work hard for it. Okay, you have to work hard for it. And me being in a city that I was not born and raised in St. Louis. I just moved here last year. I have to work 20 times harder, because Nobody knows who I am in this city. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows who I am. I'm somebody that's new to the Lash game at that. And it's a bunch of Lash techs, you know, that's around. Not comparing myself to nobody, because I don't care about that. But it's just the principle of the realization that nobody knows who you are. It's a bunch of Lash techs. Some of these people been going to these same Lash techs for years or whatnot. It's like you have to work 20 times harder. And I'm okay with that. It's just that I know, honestly, I have not been given that energy that I work my butt off to be the best Lash tech that I can be. And that's something that I want to work on for the month of May. My promise to myself, my goal to myself, and I know I probably said this in my other videos, but my goal to myself is to keep being consistent with practicing every single day for the month of May. Okay, I was supposed to do that for March Madness, but it didn't happen. But I am promising myself, this is gonna be the last video that I say this to. I am promising myself that every day for the month of May, I am going to be dedicating at least an hour or at least a lash set every single day of my suite. You know why? Because I need to do it. It needs to be done, okay? It needs to be done. In order to do better, you have to practice every single day, okay? You have to practice as a lash tech. And I'm not gonna lie, even though I don't want to say that I don't practice like it all. I do practice. It's just not every single day. It's probably like every 2 days, or I'll practice for 3 days straight and then stop practicing for like 2-3 days, you know. But I can honestly say that the more that I have been lashing and the more that I have been practicing, I have been gaining that muscle memory. It's crazy because like now I can lash in like 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 30 minutes. But I remember times where I was lashing for 3 hours, lashing for 5 hours, lashing for 7 hours. So the speed is, don't worry about the speed. The speed gonna come down. It's up to you to make it come down, okay? You have to practice every single day. And that's something that I can honestly say that I'm very, very proud that my time is decreasing, okay? My goal time is to get down to 2 hours. If I can start doing these lash sets in 2 hours, I'll be good, okay? I am fine with 2 hours for the summertime. But I am working on, you know, just practicing starting May 1st every single day. No excuses. No excuses, okay? Another thing that I want to work on is every day should be a reel day on Instagram. While I'm posting on Instagram reel about me doing a lash set for the month of May. Every single day in May, I'm going to be posting a reel, and I'm going to be posting on my TikToks. Every single day, month of May, I'm going to be posting about me doing a lash set, me practicing on some lash strips. Every single day, my hands, these fingers is gonna be clenching on some lashes, and I'm gonna be practicing on some strips, on a mannequin, on a person, or an actual client, okay? So wish me luck with that, and hopefully, you know, that'll help me get more clients. Because I've done the little deals. I've done the, you know, $65 for the month of March.